this is Glendon with another crazy Craigslist story. The title of this joint, Hey! What do you want? This is funny. There was this cute little Asian couple. I mean, they were, and I put racist stuff in there because, for you to understand the context, because sometimes people say something about a certain culture, and because they have not intermingled with that culture, talked to people, they have some far-fetched ideas, like, Asian women are super submissive. And the whole point of the story is, the ones I knew of were not. I had this couple. They would come in all the time, and they weren't like the customer that wouldn't go away. They were real nice, and both retirees. He was former military, retired military, and his wife. And they would come in, and they would always get like knick-knacky stuff. Like, she had this thing for cats, and he just liked stuff, knives, pocket knives, old watches. He was always buying. If I had a watch that had a little character, he'd scoop it up, no problem. Well, one day he had all his stuff, and he was talking. And he was just sitting there like, "Hey, you gonna make me a deal? You make me a deal. I'm come all the time. I love you long time." And he was like, "Ha ha ha ha." I mean, yeah, great sense of humor. And we're settling up and everything, and he's got like 27 pieces, a bunch of old watches, straps, and stuff. He would buy stuff that very few people would buy. I shouldn't say that. There was a group of people that bought what I call scraps, odds, and ends. I would just sell it to them for a little or nothing because I was going to throw it away. So versus throwing it away, I made a little change on it. Well, he had his stuff, and they had their relationship where they've been together forever because he had his stuff. And sometimes people would buy things to the point that I had to give them boxes or whatever because we reused everything out of the unit. Well, he was done. He had his stuff, and he was like, "Hey!" And he's like, I was like, "What are you doing?" Because he had never done that before, and he was just like, "Hey, hey!" Then I hear her. She comes around the corner, and she's like, "What do you want?" He's like, "I'm ready to go. She's like, "I'm not." Then she just kind of moseyed around. She had this little really unique way about her. She just kind of moseyed around, looked at him, and went, "Mm-hmm." Then turned around and went back to doing what she was doing. And he's like, I've been married to her for 25 years. You married her." I said, "No, I'm not married." He said, "Oh, no, that's sometimes a good thing, bad thing. I love her, but some days, but if I hit her, she'd kill me. She would kill me. I never hit my wife. I thought about it, but I never hit my wife. It ain't the right thing to do." And, it became very serious and stuff because he's like, "I have $4. I have $4, and if any of their husbands, it would not be good. It would not be good. That's all I have to say." And then he went back to his jokey manner. And at this point, she comes up there, and then she punches him in the shoulder, and she's like, "You feel good?" He's like, yeah. And she gets her stuff and pays for it, and they go on their way. This is kind of the stuff that happened all the time. And they came from Craigslist. I got a lot of people from Craigslist that I would have not gotten by just placing a sign out. One of the things is, if you're in the resale business, you must market. You have to advertise. If you're just living on hoping people show up or, get a good spot and get that good foot traffic, in today's world, that's a recipe for disaster and failure. All right, this is Glendon with another crazy Craigslist story.